No, sir.
Okay. Please be seated.
Thank you, sir.
So only one is there, right?
I
Got only one copy.
need 2 copies.
Okay, sorry.
Yours? Your ASISH JENA. ASISH JENA.
Yes, sir.
Okay, speak something about you.
कैंडिडेट हाथ दिया हमारे स्टाफ जाने के दिन सेटा बेटर
Tell us something
कैंडिडेट नीचे
about yourself, Ashish.
move on
Sir,
to take more
this is
nine
Take a bill out. Loud.
loud.
कहूँ ना सेव कॉपी
I ASISH JENA. I was born in Kendrapada. Then I completed my plus 2 from Loknath Mahavidyalaya Kurur. Then I graduated from Writing and Economic Technology in Tripoli, electrical engineering. And thereafter I worked as supply engineer in Surya International Semiconductors.
Okay.
Okay, tell us this is something about semiconductors. Are we manufacturing semiconductor in our country?
So now we are not totally we are manufacturing. We are importing it from Taiwan and South Korea. And from 2019, government installed, government issued 2028 crore for the installation of manufacturing.
Maybe recently got a news padutili.
Sir.
Government is proposing to set up the 5th semiconductor unit in Gujarat. Padutili.
Yes.
Huh? Why? What is the problem? Why so much about semiconductor? Is it so difficult to set up a semiconductor unit, manufacturing unit?
Yes, sir. There is need of skilled labor, semiconductors, and one other thing is acquisition of land is the most important process.
No, but the Taiwan and South Korea, jadi semane become the primary producers of semiconductor, which is so important. Right? Its applications are wide.
Yes, sir.
ताहले जदि कोरियाटा साउथ कोरियाटा करी पारछि ताइवानटा करी पारछि आमे is it a matter of skill only or
Also capital investment.
huh?
Capital investment is one of the factors for establishing the semiconductor
So
companies.
if the adequately skilled labor for semiconductor business is not available but available significantly in South Korea and Taiwan, so what should we do to become so highly skilled?
Yes, sir. So we need to collaborate with the academic as well as the industry, economic and industry synchronization.
Good. You used a very beautiful word, synchronization. ये तालमेल रही बकता नहीं कि तालमेल रहू नहीं
Yes, sir.
हैं
Lack
तो मत you were yes. Playing cricket and planting trees. How many trees you have planted?
So it's nearly around 2,000 trees.
2000 trees
Very good. कोटी अपना पर्चन देंगे
Sir, केंद्रापड़ा.
पंद्रह बड़े रहे
तो जितना छोटे बड़े में जाए तो गच्छ प्लांट कर.
कोठी लगा पूजा करे
केंद्रापड़ा ब्लॉक हो जी गौरवपुर. ग्राम पंचायत तोड़बस.
हाँ नहीं you are
तुम गछटा लगा पूजा करे
नहीं नहीं
सरकार लैंड जो
Government land.
गवर्नमेंट लैंड रोड साइड लैंड
हाँ
गवर्नमेंट लैंड गोचर जमी पाखा एरिया.
रोड साइड लगेला पर तार केयर नहीं हो
यस सर.
केमिति हां तो घेरी दियो गाई खाई जिबे
हाँ गाय खाई ताको ये कर दो तार जाली दे दी.
तापर पानी देबा कामटा
पानी देबा पे सबले तो अवेलेबल रही पारन किंतु किछि लोक तो अछि हम जान कहउछु पानी.
Sir.
Okay, Surja International, no? Is it a private firm or is it a government firm?
प्राइवेट क्लास.
Private firm. So you have worked up to 19 and after that,
I started preparing for civil services.
leaving the job? Was it okay? A right decision that you left the job and prepared for the
It's a good decision.
good decision?
Yes, sir.
But suppose you don't get it?
Sorry, sir.
Suppose you don't get it, then
Then, sir, I will do something else.
you can do something.
Yes, sir.
Huh? So you have that confidence.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
They will take you.
Yes,
They
sir.
will take you.
I have 5 years experience.
Okay, very good.
କେତେ ପ୍ୟାକେଜ ପାଇଥିଲେ ସେଠି
Sir,
କେତେ ପ୍ୟାକେଜ କେତେ ସାଲାରୀ ମିଳିଥିଲା ସେଠି
sir, 8.2.
8
8.2.
which is quite good isn't it ଜାଗାଟା ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର
Sir, ନାଇଁ ଗୁରୁଗାଁ.
ଗୁରୁଗାଁ okay oh good
ପୋଷ୍ଟିଂ ଟା ଗୁଡଗାଁରେ ଥିଲା।
ତାପରେ କରୋନା ଟାଇମ୍ ସାର୍ ଏଠି ପଳେଇ ଆସିଲୁ।
okay
8,20,000 ବର୍ଷ।
very good
Can you tell some of the features associated with your district, Kendrapada district?
ସରି ସାର୍ ପୂଜା
Some of the features which can be highlighted for your district
ସାର୍ ଇଏ ସେ
as a unique district of the state.
नहीं सर कंदावड़ा cultural heritage बलदेव जी temple is famous for बलदेव जी is very much famous temple and Kendapara is also called Tulasi Khetra. Kendapara there are sweet dishes like kakra, rasavali, magaz ladu. These are some of the sweet dishes. There are freedom fighters like Jadmani Mangaraj. Bhajan Samrat Vikariwala, some of the prominent personalities from Kendrapada. Kendrapada has the environment significance like Bhitarkaniga National Park, and it has a large extent of mangrove forest. And,
So what is the problem with the Rajnagar block?
Rangla.
What is the environmental problem with Rajnagar block?
Sorry, sir. I have no idea.
There are few villages which are now getting eroded and their government has shifted those people. Have you come across Satvaya?
Satvaya.
You will not come across. That is one of the important sites of climate change where people have been rehabilitated.
Yes, sir.
7 villages were there. All the 7 village people have been rehabilitated now. All the 7 villages have now gone into the sea,
Submerged.
submerged into the sea. That's a unique feature of your district.
Yes, sir. And there is a erosion of Brahmani rivers also.
On
That's
the
why the
river
Satvaya
banks.
is going to the sea. Yes, sir.
Satvaya is going to sink not because of Ramani. Satvaya is going to sink. It has already gone
Yes,
into
sir.
the sea because of the expansion of the sea,
Yes,
retrogradation of the sea towards the land.
yes.
And the 8th village is now on the verge of submergence. Yes. So this is what is unique for your district that people are concerned about. Okay, can you tell some of the rivers of Kendrapada district and what is the kind of flood problem that your district is facing?
So there are rivers like Luna, Paika, Chitwatula, Korandia, and also the Mahanadi mainstream also. These are some of the rivers. And Kendrapada district is located in the maximum areas are located in the Doab areas. And
One
Doab areas.
Doab areas.
Doab areas.
Okay. They are not called Doab, they are called as interflues.
Interplay.
You have worked in Gurgaon, there you find Doabs between two rivers.
Yes, between two rivers.
Between two tributaries, there is a Doab. Between two distributaries, it is a interflow.
Interplay.
Don't try to make a mistake.
Okay, sir.
Okay, because of this interflow areas, flooding is more frequent.
Flooding, yes, sir. Flooding is frequent because of the interplay. But with respect to time, government takes steps and pitching of the stones at the bank of the river, and the intensity of the floods decreasing day by day. Still, there is overflow of water can be seen in the times.
So why Kendrapada is called Tulasi Khetra?
So there are the demons named Kandras. Baldev killed the Kandras and married his daughter Tulasi. And in commemoration of Tulasi, named as Tulasi.
I mentioned given. Okay.
Can you tell me what is disaster management?
Yes, sir. As per the Disaster Management Act 2005, disaster are the hubbubs or um, the hubbubs or
विभिन्न प्रकार डिजास्टर होउछि साइक्लोन ହେଲା फ्लड ହେଲା अर्थक्वेक ହେଲା ताको केमती मैनेज करूछन्ते सरकार
yes, sir. Sir,
बी कूल एंड रिलैक्स्ड आराम रे इजी क्वेश्चन से भाबी
the disaster definition कहि
नहीं डेफिनेशन
disaster management.
केमती मैनेज करा जीव साइक्लोन टे हे गला कोन करा जीव वार्निंग हुए ता पूर्व कोन करा जीव ता परे कोन करा जीव
So we can prepare it in a short term manner and long term manner. For example, we prepare. There are 3 steps like when disaster occurring, before the disaster, after the disaster. Before the disaster, we go for preparedness. After the disaster after the disaster when occurs, we can.
there cyclone हमारा से वार्निंग है छी और ता पूर्व बिफोर की स्टेप्स निया जीव दरकार
Yes, sir. That should be
बिफोर
before. So there should be a strong early warning system, and we should focus on the evacuation process.
हां मेन है सेटा इवैक्यूएशन
And they all are collaborated with SOP, standard operating procedure, should be strong. And when the disaster occurs, we can go for the quick response.
यस
Then we follow the rescue and then relief process. And in long term, we can for the rehabilitation, reintegration, as well as reconstruction of the areas. We should follow the in long term also follow the
ठीक.
preparedness and mitigations.
अच्छा ठीक है कहबो डायरेक्ट डेमोक्रेसी और इनडायरेक्ट डेमोक्रेसी
Yes, sir.
what is the difference between these two direct democracy indirect democracy
Yes, sir. In direct democracy, sir, the head of the state of the republic are directly voted by the people. But in case of indirect democracy, the head of the state is not directly elected by the people.
नहीं सेटा हला रिपब्लिक कथा कहला इन रिपब्लिक द हेड ऑफ द स्टेट इज इलेक्टेड डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट तो पर कथा डायरेक्ट डेमोक्रेसी ग्रीस रे थिला
Yes.
बहुत अगर पीपल themselves were participating in legislation executive work
Yes, sir, that-
judicial indirect democracy hla where people elect representatives and they do the governing part
Yes, sir. Direct
Yeah.
democracy has some of the components like referendum.
yes those are parts of that स्विट्जरलैंड रे भी किछि मात्रा चलित अच्छा हो ଆଉ ଟିକେ ସୁଭଦ୍ରା ଯୋଜନା ବିଷୟରେ କୁହ
Yes, sir. Subhadra Rajat, sir, Chief Minister launched
purpose ଟା କ'ଣ what is the purpose
financial assistance to the women from age between 21 to 60.
for women's empowerment
Women support.
କୁହ
In the age 21 to 60 age,
Yes.
financial assistance.
କେତେ ମିଳିବ amount
50,000 remains for 5 years and 10,000 in a year, having 2 installments.
Okay.
Rakhi Purnima and Women's Day.
okay अच्छा ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କୁହ in order to protect the fundamental rights of the citizens supreme court and high courts can issue writs
Yes, sir.
what is a writ and how many kinds of writs are there writ माने କ'ଣ
Sir, it's issued for the enforcement of the fundamental rights.
What is the purpose? What is writ? Writ ର meaning ଟା କ'ଣ? What is writ? ହେଲେ ତାର answer ଟା କ'ଣ? It's a written order issued by a court. ସେଥିପାଇଁ writ କୁହାଯାଏ। ଆଚ୍ଛା କେତେ ପ୍ରକାର writ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆରେ issue ହୁଏ?
Sir, 5 types.
କ'ଣ କ'ଣ?
Habeas corpus, mandamus, prohibition, certiorari, quo warranto.
Good. ଆଚ୍ଛା ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କହିଲ article ନାହିଁ schedule 10th schedule ରେ କୋଉ ବିଷୟ କୁହାଯାଇଛି?
The anti-defection.
କ'ଣ sir? What is that?
Sir,
Defection means what? What is the meaning of the term defection? And तब कहले anti-defection the anti-defection. What is defection?
defection, proper meaning, sir, defection.
अच्छा say act say law. What does that law provide? एतिको. What does that act provide? Anti-defection act.
Sir, ଯଦି split ହଉଛନ୍ତି ପାର୍ଟିରୁ ଯଦି କିଛି ମେମ୍ବର 2/3 ମେମ୍ବର ଯଦି ଏଭବ 2/3 ମେମ୍ବର ତଳେ ଯଦି ମେମ୍ବର ସ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ ହେଉଛନ୍ତି ତାହେଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ଉପରେ ଡିଫେକ୍ସନ୍ ଲାଗିବ। so that କି ସେମାନଙ୍କୁ ପାର୍ଟିରୁ ବହିଷ୍କାର କରାଯାଏ ସେମାନେ elect ହେଇପାରିବେନି next time ତେଣୁ ବ୍ୟାରେଟ୍ କରାହବ election
They will be disqualified
disqualified
from the membership of the legislature. अच्छा ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ କହିଲ transparency in administration.
yes sir
कौन से हमें कहूँ transparency should be maintained in administration. What is transparency?
the transparency openness in the administration that is the information data should be reached to the people and it should be an open manner everyone have the right to get information about the government administration
ଠିକ ଅଛି ସାର୍ ଠିକ
Sir.
ଗୁଡ୍ ଆଶିଷ ଆପଣଙ୍କର କେବେ ଅଛି
ମୋର 13th ରେ sir
13th ଅଛି ନା ଭଲ ୟୁ ୱିଲ୍ ଡୁ ଭେରି ବୁଝିଲେ ବହୁତ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ନଲେଜ ଅଛି ଗୁରଗାଁରେ ଅଲରେଡି ୱାର୍କଡ ଦେୟାର ଆଣ୍ଡ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଟୁ ଚିପ୍ ମ୍ୟାନୁଫ୍ୟାକ୍ଚରିଂରେ ନଲେଜ ଇଜ୍ ଦେଟ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ୟୁ ଆର୍ ୱେଲ୍ ଇନଫର୍ମ वन or two questions in the light of ସାର୍ ଯେଉଁ ପଚାରିଲେ ସେଇଟା କରିବେ and even though there will be a few questions you may not be able to answer, don't worry about it. Apna tarafru, this is the first time you are appearing.
no sir
Second interview?
second time
Last interview katte paitila apno?
so 145
145. Not bad, but this time you can definitely you have improved. Well, apna tarafru kichhi any question you want to ask us?
sir mo lakune କୋଉଠି ରହୁଛି କଣ
No, no, kichhi nahi, because and the social commitment is also there. You have already planted 2,000. Look, it's a personality test. It's not a test on your knowledge.
ଟିକେ louder କହିବ.
louder
ଆଉ କୋଉ ଡ୍ରେସ୍ ରେ ଯିବେ ଲାଷ୍ଟ ଟାଇମ୍ ଇଣ୍ଟରଭ୍ୟୁ କେମିତି ଯାଇଥିଲେ
blazer
ବ୍ଲେଜର ତ ନଥିଙ୍ଗ ଟୁ ୱରି କନଫିଡେନ୍ସଲି କହିବେ
Confidence with a smiling face. Push.
ବିକଜ ଆପଣ ତ ଇଏ କଟିଂ ଏଜ୍ ଲେଭେଲରେ 8 lakhs ପାଇଥିଲେ ସେମି କଣ୍ଡକ୍ଟର social commitment is a well-rounded personality. You will make a very good civil servant. Tikka, you look very sad.
Lively.
For the first time, get the handsome personality present. You're looking sad, sir. Gattar by chance. No, that can.
ସେଇଟାକୁ
Okay, forget it. Okay. When you smile, you are such a handsome and attractive. Then agree at a kitchen, part of it. Still, a few questions will be there. Leave it like in cricket.
yes sir
Okay.
ଗୋଟେ lively ଆଉ ଜୀବନ୍ତ ଭାବରେ କହିବ
yes sir
Okay. All the best.
All the best.